Hey guys, welcome to the daily news analysis of 14th of February guys. Let's see the very first news. First news is regarding the first woman chief justice that is being appointed in the Manipur state of northeastern state. Actually, see guys, after 2013 there are three states in northeastern region, that is Tripura, Manipur and Meghalaya, where High Court has been set up, right? And recently the news is in Manipur High Court the first woman chief justice has been appointed, her name is Justice Abhilasha Kumari. So she is Justice Abhilasha Kumari, right? And she is the first woman chief justice of Manipur. Just remember, because if the UPSC is going to ask the question, then they will be asking that which state has received recent woman chief justice, right? Next news is about Maldives guys. Actually a very political crisis is going on in Maldives. And what is that political crisis guys? Basically, before few days what happened was the president Abdullah Amin has ordered for an emergency of 15 days. Actually the Supreme Court there has announced to release all the political prisoners as well as those political members of the present president Abdullah Yamun's party, whosoever has been debarred from his political party. So those Supreme Court has asked that those persons must also be reinstated in their positions. Now he was very much fearful regarding the decision of Supreme Court, and because he was very much he knew it that if those persons who are being removed from the party of the president Abdullah Yamin, if they are again appointed, then that will be kind of blunder for the present president only, because those people will give the vote against him, and his power could be snatched by the opposition party. So he didn't wanted it, and that's why he has announced for the emergency in Maldives, right? But the opposition political parties has severely criticized this initiative, and they have asked the international community, specifically India, to take action against it. In fact, the earlier president, that is President Mohammad Nasheed, has asked Indian military intervention in the ongoing political crisis of the country, which has been very much strongly condemned by the present Malay's defense ministry, right? Because they are telling that this is kind of intrusion to the sovereignty of Maldives, right? Which they don't want. But anyways, from the Maldives sides it is being said that we are open to sending the emissary, that is the political envoy, but India has totally refused to engage with the High Commissioner of Maldives, because we are very much curious to the situation that is going on in Maldives, and it is also kind of indirect warning to the Maldives that whatever the decision you are taking, you are not taking in the interest of India, and in future if you are at all taking any sort of decisions, then make sure that the India's interest is also served on those kind of decision whatever you are taking, right? So that is what from the India side, that India has totally refused to engage with the emissary that is being sent by the Maldives, right? So yeah, this was about it. Next news is colleges that perform well can apply for autonomy. Basically guys, the notification guidelines has been released from University Grant Commission. What they said is that if colleges are performing very well, then they are eligible to apply for the autonomous status. Now getting of autonomous status will permit them to start new courses and program, and it will also set the syllabi and even fix fees for the courses that at their own level. This can be done by the colleges, right? Now the thing is, to be eligible for such kind of autonomy, the colleges must have been given A grade by the National Assessment and Accreditation Council. Now what is this National Assessment and Accreditation Council, and what is this University Grant Commission, will read in the upcoming sections. But just remember the guys, for a college to eligible for an autonomous status, it must have an minimum existence of around 10 years, right? And with this, college will be empowered to review the existing courses whatever is being running on those colleges. They are eligible to redesign and prescribe its own courses and program, as well as they can set their own syllabus. and perform new courses within the nomenclature that is being specified by UGC, that is Universal Grants Commissions. Means whatever the decision will be taken, those decisions must be taken under, I mean, within the nomenclature that is being specified by the University Grant Commission. Now, what is University Grant Commission, guys? The motto, basically it was formed in 1956 and with the headquarters in New Delhi, and the motto of University Grant Commission is Gyan Vigyan Vimuktiya, that is knowledge liberates, right? And basically it affiliates to the Ministry of Human Resources Development. And regarding the objective of UGC, guys, the objective is to coordinate, determine and maintain the standard of university education, and also the objective is to ensure the quality of a university education and to develop universities as a center of excellence. Also to access the financial needs of universities and formulate and implement proper plans and programs whichever is being conducive for the development of that university, right? Next news is regarding NAAC, that is National Assessment and Accreditation Council, which was formed in the year 1994, and it is an autonomous body which is established by UGC, and the main aim is to access and accredit institutions of higher education in the country, and it is an outcome of the national policy of education that was being implemented in India. Next news is India in pact with UAE to spur energy security. Actually, we are coordinating with UAE to spur our energy security, and two agreements are signed between the two countries. The first agreement is regarding concession agreement, in which 10% stakes on Lower Zakum offshore oil field will be received by the Indian companies, and this is the Upper Zakum offshore oil field, guys. And regarding the Lower Zakum offshore oil field, it will be nearby this only. Actually, I just got the picture of Upper Zakum in the Google pictures, right? So that's why I just thought it to include this in front of you. And the second agreement is regarding the filling up of a strategic petroleum reserve that is present in Mangalore, right? Because it would be helping for our energy security in the future prospects. And regarding the energy security topic is one of the major topic in geography optionals, right? So for the geography optionals, the student, guys, just remember, just note down this news in your copy, right? Because that might be helping you in your future prospects whenever you are writing mains answer writing. Next news is regarding National Accreditation, National Clean Air Program, NCAP, and this is being implemented by the present Environment Minister, right? And mainly the aim is to cut the air pollution in 100 cities which will be selected, and within coming 5 years, the main aim is to cut the air pollution by 50%, right? Also, the other aims are to tackle the challenges that is being posed by the climate change. The ministry has also drawn up an initiative under which it plans to plant 1,000 crore saplings, and the time period under which it will plant this much sapling is from 2021 to 2030, because it is being said that if saplings will be planted, then it might get converted into trees, and if we get converted into trees, then the excess amount of CO2 that is present in air, those can be sequestrated by the trees, right? So that's why in coming 3 years, the main aim is to download the pollution level by 35%. In coming next 5 years, the aim is to lower the pollution rate by 50%. Under the program, guys, under the National Clean Air Program, the other aims are to expand the monitoring network as well as conduct air pollution health impact studies, setting up of air informative systems and certification of monitoring institutes, air quality forecasting system, etc., right? And the focus is mainly on different stakeholders, because if with different stakeholders, whether it be state government, whether it be central government or any local bodies, if the central government is coordinating with them, then it will be very much easier to attain the objective of National Clean Air Program, right? So that's why, guys, this was in news, guys. So this was all about the today's news. We'll meet in tomorrow's class. Till then, bye bye, take care, and thank you for listening, guys. And yeah, regarding the economic survey, you can access it in the Hindi subpart, and I'll just put the link below in the description, guys. And regarding the mains answer writing, also I'm just putting the link in the description. If you haven't seen any classes, just go through it, and trust me, you will love it, right? So yeah, this was all about this, guys. This is my Telegram link, and as a gift for the Valentine Day, what I'll present you is like I'll be uploading the first week of February, that is from day 1 of February to 14th February. I'll be uploading all the PDFs in the this Telegram link, so you can access it from there, right? So yeah, this was all about it. We'll meet in tomorrow's class. Till then, bye bye, take care, and thank you for listening to this video, guys. Thank you very much.